Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I am Zahra Khurulia Aini. I am from Institut Pendidikan Indonesia, Garut. First thing first, I want to say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given me a lot of favors and always gives the opportunity to try everything in this world, one of which is participating in English contest. Don't forget salawat to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The honorable judges and friends that I'm part in this speech, I will convey my point of view on talent. Is it born already or do we create it? I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure about choosing either of those two things because I think both are true. But what is certain is that every human being born into that world must have a talent that makes every human being special. Talent exists from birth, true. A person who has the talent resulting from the descent of his parents could have been like that. For example, a person is talented in singing. When he sings, his voice can hypnotize many people who heard it. And it can be seen clearly and proven because, for example, his mother also has a golden voice. Then, what about someone who has no talent from birth? Can someone find his talent? The answer is, of course. A person can discover the talent that exists in him by going through a process. Human will feel a strange energy and try to keep up with it. And this is commonly called passion. When a person has found passion in a certain field, he will start interested in exploring it and feel happy when doing it. For example, someone who likes music and feels that music is something that can cure his fatigue. Then he interested in learning it. He starts to learn to play musical instruments, he starts to learn to play the guitar and continues to practice until his guitar skills are extraordinary. This is where he finds his talent. So, is talent present from birth? Or are we ourselves looking for it? The answer is both are correct. I think that a person that a talent has from birth is a privilege because he can easily find it and it becomes a special thing that becomes his identity. Meanwhile, people who have not discovered their talent since birth must go through a process first, and in the end can find their talents. But there's no need to be jealous of that fact because everyone has a different starting point. You just have to try and explore a lot of things to be able to discover your talent. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy until you feel an extraordinary feeling when you do something. I think I'm not a talented person because until now I haven't figured out what my talent is in me. I can talk at length explaining my opinion on talent, but honestly I don't know what my talent. A funny fact, but maybe this is one of my talents. Being able to advise others but not myself. But I realized I was young and I still had a lot of energy to try a lot of things, and I was sure that eventually I would discover the amazing thing that was in me, and I don't think it's necessary to be so hasty, just do it slowly. Just like the talent that exists in you, he's waiting for you to find it and greet him kindly. And does that talent affect your future? Yes, of course. You can be whatever you want in this world. You are free to choose your life as you want, whether you have your talent or vice versa. I love one quote from Harry Potter movies. There is a man named Albus Dumbledore. He says, "It's not skills that show who you really are, but the choices we make, just like talent. If we don't choose a talent to show people, it's okay. We could be anything else. However, the talent that exists in us shouldn't be eliminated. Take care of them because they will be entertainers as well as healers for ourselves. And even if we choose to our talents show to others, it is even very extraordinary and courageous as long as it doesn't harm others. In my major, I was taught that every human has a birthright to do anything, but the right of each human being is limited by right other human. So don't take others people's right for yourself. I have a bias that I really admire. He's so talented, he can do a lot of things, and when I see him, I feel he's so stunning. He never looks tired, he always gives a lot of advice for his fans. I want to be him. He once said, "You're doing fine. Sometimes you're doing better, sometimes you're doing worse, but at the end, it's you." So I just want you to have no regret. I want you to feel yourself grow. And I just want you to also love yourself. You heard that? He's so cool. This world is indeed very tiring. And there are also many annoying people in it. But you have to survive in it. So, find your talents, find your motivation, discover your amazing things that are in you until you feel like this is my invaluable self. That's all from me. Apologize for all mistakes and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.